Council extending the city's agreement with Sedgwick County to fund behavioral health workers through the ICT-1 team. It was first approved in 2023. Since then, behavioral health workers have begun working with the Wichita Police Department to provide resources to people experiencing health crisis. The city says over that time, more than half of these people were treated in place, reducing the amount of time officers are required to spend on behavioral health activities. The city reimburses community care of Sedgwick County for salary and other employment expenses, and today council members authorized those expenses unanimously.
They're involved in proactive engagement strategies where they're meeting up with individuals during crisis. They do post-incident follow-up when not responding to those calls. They help reduce repeated calls for service, and they bring some normalization to the relationship between public health professionals and law enforcement.
Anticipated cost for the next year of ICT-1 contract is about $600,000. That funding is included in the police department budget.